Hope you're doing well and welcome to another video of HTML and CSS complete course. So in this video we're going to talk about ID element. If you still didn't subscribe this YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so you'll get the notification of my new video when I upload it. Alright, so let's get started. The HTML attribute is used to specify a unique ID for an HTML element. You cannot have more than one element within the same ID in HTML document. The ID attribute specifies the unique ID for an HTML element. The value of the ID attribute must be unique within the HTML document. The ID attribute is used to point to a specific style declaration in the style sheet. It is also used by JavaScript to access and manipulate the element within the specific ID. The syntax for ID is write a hash character followed by the ID name. Then define the CSS property with the curly braces. As you can see, inside the curly braces we are going to add any property that we want to add into your element. As you can see in this example, the h1 element that points to the ID name my heading or my header. This h1 element will be styled according to the hash character and the my header name. Style definition in the heading section. Remember, the ID name is case sensitive. The ID must contain at least one character, cannot start with a number, and must not have a white space or a tab. So now let's talk about the differences between ID and class. The class name can be used by multiple HTML elements, while an ID name must only be used by one HTML element within the page. If we jump over to the web page and let's check how it looks. So as you can see, so the ID is the same as the class, but the difference is that one class name can be used for multiple HTML elements, but the ID is a unique. We cannot add the same ID name for other HTML element with in the same page. And the ID can be used for a bookmark as well. Bookmarks are used to allow a reader to jump to a specific part of a web page. Bookmark can be helpful if your page is very long. To use a bookmark, you must first create it and then add a link to it. For this, let me use first. Let's remove this and let's copy paste. Alright, so let's copy everything from here. Control C and let's paste it here. So here inside the heading I use the ID which is C4 with the name of C4. Let me save this. ID with the name of C4, and at the end of this text I use a link and call this C4 ID by using the hash character, and it will jump back to the first heading. Now let's save this and let's refresh. So this is the text as you can see, and here you can see this is the link. So when I click the link, it will jump over to the first introduction to Java. So when I click here, as you can see, it will jump over to the first heading. See, it will jump to the first heading. This is the uses of ID. ID can be used for bookmark. First, use the attribute of ID and give it a name by C4, and at the end, you give it a link by using the A element that we have already talked about A element in our previous video, and inside the href attribute, use the hash character and the name of the ID. So that's it. Hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so you get the notification of a new video when I upload.